Hey there, my friend and fellow trader. It's Will here over at fxace.com. First of all, a big welcome to today's video. So the end of another fantastic trading month. And in this video, we're going to go over this month's results. Also, we're going to go a detailed report into last week's trades, the final week of the month, which turned out to be a pretty nice trading week. Okay, so if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now. I've finally made it back into my home in Bali after 8 months, so I'm finally back home. So settled now, I have to start making more videos. So let's get into this week's results. I'm just going to hide my face here. Okay, so as you can see, it was I just haven't done the calculator. Bottom here equals L, L 31. Okay, so it was around 310 pips this week that was gained. Okay, we did close these positions out pretty early before Thanksgiving on Thursday. Personally, I have left two trades open on the Kiwi Japanese yen and the Aussie Kiwi, so they're both still open on my own account. I did send an email out earlier with trades, trade results. I didn't actually have the Euro Swiss franc in that final tally. That was a trade that we did take this week. Okay, so we got 30 pips on it. So 310 pips on the weekly trades and 150 pips on the daily signals. Okay, pretty a mixed week on the daily signals. Monday was good. Tuesday, nothing really happened. Wednesday was good. Thursday, again, Thanksgiving, we only have one trade, 10 pips. And Friday, we took two trades yesterday, and they didn't really move at all on the Australian dollar USD and the New Zealand dollar USD. Okay, this week the reason more or less closed everything out by, like I said, Thursday morning here in Asia. The reason being, Monday we could have just closed out. We were up around 350 pips Monday alone. Then swung back down on Tuesday. Markets were against us, and back on Wednesday, Thursday they were for us again. So I just decided to close coming into the holiday, and I've only left two trades open on the, again, Kiwi Japanese yen and Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, so 310 pips. The free signal that I gave out last week in the email group, my email newsletter, was on the British pound USD, and we'll go over that. I sent out a PDF document with that trade setup, just explaining in the PDF exactly why I was entering that trade, and I'll go over it again in this video, in a video version. It played out exactly as I expected, topping around 133.800 and getting us into our position. So, drink some water. So first off, we'll go over the trades, and then we will go over the actual results for the November. So it was another fantastic trading month. In total, around 1,300 pips between both services. The weekly trade smashed it this month with every week we banked pips, and it banked around 970 pips in total. Okay, so let's head over to the charts, and the first trade we're going to look at is the USD Canadian dollar. I was looking to buy this again at 130. It triggered on, I think it was Wednesday, and I closed it on Thursday morning with 20 pips profit, okay, like most of the other trades. So let's head over and look at the charts. Again, the reason I'm taking, I do really think this is going to break down very soon, maybe down to this lower level down here. The reason I was taking this trade was I was just playing the support level here at around 130, and see this week it came right down and started to react there on Wednesday. And you can see Thursday morning we had closed this trade. It was for us, and again Black Friday the market dropped back down again, tested 129. Okay, so that level it is looking like it's starting to get ready for a breakdown through. The target for that likely when it breaks down is down into this lower zone here. Okay, deeper into this level here. Maybe around the 128 area would be a nice trade, or this here yearly low coming into December. Okay, so coming into the December market, well, the volatility will tend to slow up in the next few weeks. We could get a lot of profit taken on these moves. Okay, because you can't see this has been trending down since March, so you could get a lot of profit taken coming into the end of the year, and the market could rally up on that bias. So we'll see what happens. I haven't yet done my analysis for this week, but that is basically the reason I was taking this trade this week. Just playing this support level here. We've got this weekly area here that's holding, and I'll probably still play this until this breaks down through. I'm expecting this maybe to break down through and then rally back up. So we'll see what happens in the week ahead. The next trade was Euro USD. Okay, this triggered. I think it triggered pretty early in the week, and thankfully we did close early. And again, the reason being, just holding this. You see, we had this trend up here on the weekly chart. Okay, the market is looking like it's, if you look at the higher time frames here, we have this monthly target here where the market is likely going to be targeting. Okay, this is the start. This was the start area that caused this move down here, the start of the leg. The market is likely to come back up into this area in the next couple of months, around the 121,800 area. Again, the trades that I take, we open on a Monday and we close on a Friday. We're not trading long-term holds, so the reason taking this trade again is basically inside this area here. Okay, and we'll see a closer look on the on the daily charts. Just inside this area, this was a small trend up. You can see this area here broke the trend, and it's looking like it's going to continue up to meet the higher time frame target, which is likely. I'm really liking this area in here. Okay, longer term, this will be a good selling trade. Sell trade when it happens, up around 122,800. Okay, the market's likely to break up through here and hit this target here. Okay, so the bias for this trade this week, again, we're trading weekly short term, weekly swings, was basically trading this zone here. Okay, at the top of the weekly, and was looking to trade this at 119,200, and you can see it triggered on Wednesday, and Thursday we had closed. It did drop. Thursday it dropped down. Look at the 4-hour time frame. Okay, Thursday it had dropped down here, and this is kind of when I closed here and around this area here on Thursday morning. Sorry, not here, up around here on Thursday. Okay, just move down here on the morning of Thanksgiving. So that was Asian time that was closed. We got around 20 pips on it, the copy service. I want to look at the euro Australian dollar. It was very, very close and was likely a good manual entry. Okay, manual being we look for a MACD divergence signal on a 1-hour, 4-hour chart in around our trading area. Okay, again, the reason I was looking to take this trade, I've been buying this here level for quite some time now. Every time it comes down, was just this support here. Again, I was expecting it this week to come down a little bit further and maybe drop down below the 161,500. My entry was 161,200. I was looking to take this trade. Okay, and you can see we missed it by a pip. And look, lo and behold, what happens down at that area? Okay, it wasn't on the That was on Friday that happened, so we would have been out of that. You can see down here around this area we got a MACD divergence. Okay, hasn't really moved much. I am liking this position maybe next week to rally up, so I will likely take this position next week again around 161,500. We'll see what happens. So that could have been a nice manual entry trade. We missed it by, the analyst was correct, we missed the entry by a single pip. So sometimes it does happen. That's why we have the MacBot SR, which allows us to get into those trades if that occurs. So trade of the week is next, and that was on the Euro Kiwi. We get into this trade on Monday. I think it was Monday it triggered, and sorry, Tuesday it triggered, and I think Tuesday evening we were out and we're up around 130 pips on this position. And again, lucky I called it in the group to close the position, as it did drop back down at the end of the trading week. So let's have a look. We're looking to take this trade at 169,500. The reason being, simple trade here. Okay, this area here was the start of this leg up here. And this initial level here is not actually the area that I'd be looking for an area of interest. It's this area here. So we had this initial rally up, spiked down to test the area that broke this trend here, and market then rocketed off from that area, causing this high. It did come down near this area before, didn't trigger. It actually reacted this last swing high here, and this was a support. Again, when the market starts to come back down, this level is likely to get taken out and the market will move deeper into this area here. So I was looking to locate a daily area inside that area, and if you can notice, there is one just around here, and that was the reason for the trade around 169,500. I was looking to take out this low. That's what happened, and basically trading the higher time frame levels. I don't trade lower time frame levels, I trade the higher time frame trading zones. That's where we get the biggest reactions and we get trades like this that happen. Okay, so see what day was it we got triggered on? Yeah, Tuesday. You can see it come right down within 10 pips of our entry, 169,500, and you can see within a day we were up around 130 pips, 140, 50 pips. Okay, we got 130 pips in that. That was trade of the week. What actually happened in and around that area? Did we get a MACD divergence? We didn't on the 1 hour, and we actually didn't get one on the 4 hour, so that wouldn't have been a manual entry. Our pending order got us into this trade. And again, I'm liking this trade again to maybe rally to the upside. We could see again this initial drop. This has been moving down since March. We could see some profit taken coming into the end of the year, or you could see low volatility, and this does the arse falling right out of this. So we'll see. But we have this monthly area here again. This is a monthly area. Okay, this monthly area caused this breakout of this strong monthly resistance. I'd call this a false breakout. The reason being the markets can drop down pretty hard and back in below that line. Could be wrong, could be just testing this monthly area here. We'll see. Time will tell. See that monthly. We have a weekly inside the monthly here. So brilliant, awesome trading area to be buying the market. Next trade was on Euro Swiss franc. Again, this was a pretty basic resistance trade, and okay, we've got this level here on the weekly charts. You can see it's getting a lot of reaction here. Again, the weekly areas and the monthly areas tend to hold a lot stronger and a lot longer than the daily 4 hour, the lower time frames, and that's why I like trading them. I use the lower time frames as indicators that tell me when price action is slowing down, or to look for MACD divergence signals in around the weekly and monthly trading resistance or supply and demand or institutional buy and sell areas, whatever you want to call them. But you can see the price action on the weekly charts. Every time I come up here, it gets a strong reaction down. Okay, even though it's rallying hard into it, I do still expect a reaction, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, it did rally up and spiked out just like these two times here. We were in this trade at 108.300, and you can see it dropped down pretty nicely, and we had closed this on Thursday again for a nice 30 pips profit. Okay, so a very basic trade there. Again, the reason being, weekly area, monthly area of interest hold a lot longer than the lower time frames. If this was a daily chart, getting this kind of reactions here, I wouldn't be looking to sell the market, basically because it could break out. You'd always want to know what's going on in the higher time frames, i.e. the weekly and the monthly, to actually make a judgment like that with a trade on the lower time frames. Okay, you always want to know where you are with the higher time frame charts, and it will keep you on the right side of the market. It'll keep you with stop you from entering low probability trades and allow you to enter high probability trades. And that's why you'll see in a minute why my win ratio is so high. It's because I'm trading with the higher time frame levels. Pretty I would say pretty basic, but kind of talk to other people, they wouldn't have the same mindset. People like to trade lower time frames and don't have a foggy what's going on in the higher time frames, and then they wonder why they don't get the results that they think they should be getting. So the trade, this was your free signal this week. It was in the British pound USD. Okay, again, if you read the PDF that I sent last week, this trade was at 133.800. I was expecting it to top out. In the PDF, we'll go over this trade now and I'll show you exactly what I was looking at on this trade here. Okay, again, the weekly area, we've got this weekly sell area here. Again, higher time frame level. More likely we're going to get a reaction here. Okay. So I was looking to trade this at 133.800, and if you remember what I said last week, or sorry, I said in the PDF that I sent. If you want to copy that, just send me an email. What I said in the PDF was I was expecting, you can see this MACD divergence signal here, I was expecting one final push up into the weekly area here, okay, and the top around this level here. Okay, we'll just zoom in. You can see we've got a daily area inside the weekly here. Okay, we've got this higher time frame area of interest. We zoom into the lower time frames. We have an untested daily area here. So I was expecting one final push up into this untested daily area and then the market to drop off. Again, this dropped off pretty early in the week, and we had closed this trade on Monday. You can see the initial rally up on Monday here. Okay, see the initial push up into Monday, done exactly as planned. One final push up, topped around 133.900, 10 pips off after our entry, and dropped straight down nearly 120 pips, 130 pips from the top. Okay, then it can back up, and what we're actually getting now is confirmation price action of a period of distribution at a higher time frame area of interest for a selling opportunity. Okay, you can see here the market's starting to move sideways after this rally up. Okay, so we could see next week we're getting reactions at these highs here. We could see one final push up and then a move back down to the downside. So we'll see what happens next week. On this could be the actual breakout of this support level that's kind of holding here shorter term. Might break down through. Okay, Monday maybe break down through. Look for a rally back up into this area, and then you'd be looking to maybe sell up in this area here. Okay, so we'll see what happens early next week. So that was the free signal. If you're on my mailing list, hope you took that, and I hope you got some pips. Next trade is on Okay, the next trade is on the British pound Kiwi. This triggered early on Thursday and I closed straight away, but kind of lucky to get 30 pips on this, to be honest. And if we had held on, we would have got stopped out on this on Friday because it absolutely plummeted on Friday. So I did again. I was looking to, again in hindsight, looking at this, I was just basically taking this trade here on the weekly charts. Again, this area isn't as strong. I shouldn't really be taking this. Again, there hadn't been much volatility in previous weeks, so I was basically looking to take a small reaction at this support here. But looking at it in hindsight, you can see that this weekly area here that caused this pop didn't take out this high here. So this is not an area, a higher time frame area of interest. The market is likely to continue down. Okay, it's finally taken out this low. The next target is likely to happen down here. The market's likely to drop down towards the 186,500 or maybe just before. I will know for sure in my analyst when I'm looking at it later tomorrow. But that was the reason looking to take this trade. It didn't do much all week. On Thursday it dropped down, it got us in, and again I exited straight away. I was kind of lucky to get 30 pips on this, to be honest. On Friday it broke straight down through these lows, on these weekly lows, and I think it actually created a new low for the year. So we'll see what happens next week. Again, it could drop a little bit further and then we get a rally up. We'll see with price action what price action is saying on Monday. This could be a false breakout of the lows and the market could rally back up. But again, with trading, we have to let the market tell us what it's going to do. Next trade, British pound Swiss franc. It was another great trade this week. Again, we closed early on Thursday. If we had kept it open, we would have got another maybe 60 pips on it. But looking at the other trades that we did close early and went against us, so again, it was the right decision to make to close early this week. Again, the weekly charts, I've taken this trade for the past couple of weeks now at 121,500. It was a free signal that I sent last week, the week before, sorry. I hope you got some pips on it also. Again, the reason I was looking to take this trade is basically, you can see the reaction on the daily chart here, this weekly area here. The market reacted here, then rallied back up. So again, all I'm going to do is take the second reaction, the retest of this area, which I did at 121,500. And I'll likely keep on trading this range until either the bottom range breaks or the top range breaks. So I'll keep on buying down here and I'll keep on selling up here till either one of these breaks, okay, because they're higher time frame levels. And if I get taken out on the break, the trade that actually breaks it, I won't really care because I've made money trading the bounces. So next trade is on AUD Kiwi. Again, this didn't really move much. Well, it actually moved against us a little bit this week, and it's sat mostly around our entry. Actually, early in the week it triggered, then went around 40-50 pips for us, and by the end of the week we'll break even. Okay, so the reason taking this trade, basically this will be a strong level of support here. Okay, this was a previous swing high that was taken out. So this will kind of hold for a couple of tests. This here push down here was an area that took out this swing low here. So it will take out a new low. The market usually takes out a new low, then it will swing back up and then swing back down. Okay, so that's exactly what I was expecting to happen. That's what it did. And I like to take this trade. Again, we have this untested weekly just after that break at that low. Okay, this is untested at this kind of weekly low here. So it's untested, at this high here. It's untested, it hasn't been tested. It was quite a long time ago, so The reason why I'm looking at price action coming into this area, you can see price action is slowing down. We are getting divergent signals on this. And you can see on Monday early in the week that we actually it did come straight down, and look what happens around our entry at 105 100. The market gets a MACD divergence and rallies up. Okay. You can see it did go for us around 60 pips, then come back down towards the end of the week. You can see it's stalling around this area, so this is likely to rally back up maybe next week. That's the reason I'm still in this position. I'll try and go through these trades quickly. It's a pretty long video today. Australian dollar, Swiss franc. Okay. Again, this popped up, triggered this, and see straight away, nice resistance area here. Okay, you can see several tests of this. The market's coming back up into it. We're looking at the lower time frames. We're looking for evidence of the market slowing down, and you can see this is happening here. The market comes up into the area and it started to move sideways. See, maybe got an initial false breakout. This is what triggered our trade early in the week, and then come back down towards the end of the week. So this is likely to drop back down. It didn't really do much. We got 10 pips on it. It is another good trade entry for next week. You can see the market, as it's come into this area, it started to move sideways. So nice price action at a weekly resistance. Possible move down on the cards. We'll see what happens in the week ahead. Next trade, GBPUSD. Okay, this trade, again, another trade is taking me out again this week. It's been my nemesis for the past few weeks, and I am still expecting this trade to sell off, and we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. Okay, and if we look at this area here on the weekly charts, okay, this was the swing low here. You had the swing high, then you had this new swing low here that took out this low. So this is actually an area of interest for me. It is 2 years ago. I will still look at it. You can also see this area here. Okay, so what I was expecting this week was the market to push up, take out these highs, and then have a sell-off. That didn't happen, it just kept on going. But looking at this price action here for next week, you can see these candles are telling me that the bullish momentum is running out. The market is just grinding its way up into this higher time frame area, and maybe it was coming up just to look to get the 70. Maybe there was a monthly contract, options contract target of the round number 70 expiring at the end of this month, so it was looking to trigger that. I am likely to see this plummet down maybe over the next week or so, and a good target for this is this breakout of this high here. We'll see what happens. And second good target is around here. Okay, so I will be taking this trade again next week, maybe third time lucky. We'll see what happens. Next trade is on New Zealand Japanese yen, and again this was another trade that didn't go my way this week. Okay, kept on rallying. The reason I was taking this trade was basically this area here. Okay, I don't think it really did anything wrong this week. The market just grounded up a little bit further than expected. It still hasn't taken me out. It's 50 pips against me. I'm still expecting this move up higher. Sorry, not higher. Lower. I'm expecting this to go lower this week. Again, I entered this at 72,700 at the start of this zone. Again, looking at it, yeah, price action could have was going to tell me maybe take out this high, but again, I am expecting this to drop down. So this will likely come my way next week. We will see. We'll get the move down that we have been looking for. So a very basic trade there. Again, we've got this area here, leg start that caused this huge move down at the start of the year. Okay, this was the area that started this move down. You're going to get a lot of selling interest in here. Okay, maybe short term, it maybe is looking to start to move up higher to higher time frame targets. If we look at the monthly charts, again, we're trading a weekly area, so weekly trades. See this huge momentum candle this month, which if this breaks out, we'll maybe get a small reaction to the downside, and then maybe get a break out to the upside to test these kind of areas up here. But at the minute, this area is holding, and it's good for a short-term 3 to 5 day trade. See what happens next week. Next trade is on the Kiwi Swiss franc. Again, it went against us. All the Kiwi pairs kind of didn't. The only one that did work for us this week was the cross pair on the Euro Kiwi. All the other ones kind of didn't go our way. Kiwi Swiss franc, again, I was looking to trade this weekly area here. It's actually popped up and took that out this week. So it did, and we entered this on Monday pretty early. You can see it just grinded back up. If you look at the small lower time frames, what's happening at this area? This could likely be just a stop hunt. Take out the stops above this zone, resistance area. We're getting the price action is kind of telling us that it is slowing down. You see we're getting the divergence signals happening, and this could drop down next week. So again, it will be on my trading opportunities for the week ahead. And last but not least, no, that was the last trade. Okay, that was the last trade of the week. And now to look at the monthly trading results. First off, this is the tracked account. Okay, so if you're on the website here, you'll see the button for the tracked account on the page. And you can see this month, this week we gained around 3.35%, and for the month around 11%. So everything's tracked on this page. You can track our results. You can see our win ratio. Everything's there, all our stats. This is actually the copy trade account. So you can head over, you can see that. You can see everything's tracked, certified. And let's have a look at the final tally for the month. Okay, so we'll start at the first week. You can see the first week of the month we actually we got 260 pips. It's a nice week. This week was second week of the month. We got around 360 pips. The weekly service saved the day for that week. The daily service we lost around 145 pips that week. So we did. Third week, again, it's a nice smooth week. 170 pips from 4 trades and 120 pips on the weekly, the daily signals. And again this week, again around 310 pips of the weekly trades and 150 pips of the daily signals. See the pip count, total pip count was 970. Okay, you can see excellent. Ever since we had that losing month in June, the markets, we've just absolutely smashed it with our weekly signals. Now everything I track in this Excel file, which you would have received via the email, is of the weekly trades alone. So this is everything, all this tracking is of the weekly signals only. Okay, I don't include these with don't include the daily trades inside this tracking. So the main service I offer is the weekly signals, and the daily trades are a bonus. See, this month we had a total of 25 positions, 20 wins, 5 losses for an 80% win ratio. And you can see, ever since that we had that losing month in June, okay, that was our first losing month of the service, where we were 45%. You see, we had a wee sticky patch here in the middle of the year, which is kind of happens around summertime, May, June, July. And that was a kind of sticky patch there. Again, we came out of that, and ever since July, we've just, you can see our results have just picked up. Okay, the past 3 months, usually the end of the year, the last 2 quarters of the year are my when I make most of my profit, and you can see that is what's been happening. Okay, so that is the tracked accounts. So just to prove that, well, it is proven with the certified account of my FX book. You can track that. You can see some of the results people are getting. You can see Anthony messaged me this morning, is 11% of the weekly trades this week. Another great month. Okay, he's in the copy service. He would have received the exact same trades taken in this account, and you can see his comments match with our stats. Another client emailed me. Okay, Robert. Okay, 914 pips, and you can see he was barely at the charts. I missed a couple of daily signals. Again, he took the weekly signals and got 914 pips. Not bad for a month. Not being at the charts. Okay, Michael again. Michael only joined 2 weeks ago. He's up 600 pips in 2 weeks. Another client this morning in his second week, 852 pips. Rob's up 852 pips in his first 2 weeks using our service. See, if we track everything, our clients send us the results. Track on my FX book. You can download every single trade I take via the Excel sheets on the website. And yeah, so a bit of a long video this week. I hope it helps. If you want to join our signal service, simply hit the link below. If you have any questions, let me know at will@fxace.com. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the service, and I shall see you on the next video. Have a fantastic weekend.